So, good afternoon, guys. It's Sunday. I'm on a holiday today, so I'm out doing a couple of review videos. So, I got asked about the Fjallraven Abisko Lite. I've had it for about a year and a half now, right? So just to say, I sold my Fjallraven Solo because it was always getting wet inside, right? I know people's going to not like this, right? I sold my Fjallraven a year and a half ago, sorry, replaced it with the Fjallraven because I woke up and the inside of the tent was all wet, right? So I know all the Fjallraven fan people are all going to message and say that I'm not venting the tent properly. I've tried a lot when I had the Fjallraven, right? And I just get sick of it. So I decided to replace it with the Fjallraven Abisko Lite. So I'm going to do a review of the tent, give you a look. I finally treated myself to the actual footprint as well. So let's get it out the bag. And also I found that the Fjallraven Solo was a bit heavy for what it was. I will say it was a bomb-proof tent, but if you want a bomb-proof tent and you're wet in the morning, get a Fjallraven. So the Fjallraven is a lot lighter, right? So here is the Fjallraven. So what I like is it's very small. And the poles are pretty small as well, right? It's small and it all comes. So I don't know if it's still nylon or it's their type of material. But I've also got the footprint, right? So that's what the footprint looks like. Footprint is 250 grams. So I'm going to set the tent up, give you a look. First time putting the footprint up myself. So I do like the tent. It's got the little compression straps on the side there, right? And as I said, the poles are pretty small. So when you're trying to get them in your bag, they will go in perfectly. So it's about a foot. My foot is an actual foot, right? So it's just over a foot in length, actual pole. Give you a look at the actual pegs. So I find the pegs are like very much like the Fjallraven ones. So what does it say on it? DAC. Right. That's the actual pegs. That's the actual poles. So I used the tent at the weekend. I said it was 80 miles an hour. I've been corrected and told it was 60 miles an hour, but I can only say I blew over 3 times, right? And I'm 18 stone, so whatever. Right, so there's the poles. Let's get the tent set up. So another thing I like is very small, and the actual stuff sack comes with this extra piece. See here, like that. So I do like the stuff sack. Tent goes in it perfectly. Sometimes you get some stuff sacks and you can't get the tent in. Tent goes in perfectly. So did I say tent weighs 1.7 kilograms? If you don't have the footprint's 250. So there we go. So I've attached the footprint to the actual bottom of the tent. Let's peg it out. So the tent comes with 4 gold small poles, and it comes with 1 big long red pole. So the red pole's for the middle, the 2 gold poles for either end. I'll give you a look at that in 2 seconds. So we'll feed the red pole through. It's colour coordinated on the actual easy peasy. So, give you a look how the gold poles go in, right? So you've got the actual hole there, then it goes in the top piece. Do apologise, I'm doing it one-handed, right? So you get what I mean, don't you? It goes in there. So I'll put the camera down and give you a look. So there we go guys, all set up, I've got the footprint on. So as I said, it's got the 2 poles in the bottom. I got a comment on Facebook, somebody saying a single pole tent. It is a single pole in the middle I suppose, but it's got 2 poles in the bottom here. So it's got the vent in the bottom, right? So as I said, I used it at the weekend, 60, 70 miles an hour winds. Tent held up perfectly. It was shaking about in the wind, but all tents do, don't they? So as we can see, the design. So awesome tent. I think I've not really used the tent that much. I used it in Karawa probably like 4 or 5 times. So yeah, I need to use it more, don't I? But I do like it. I'm very happy that I got rid of the... I'm very happy that I replaced it for the Solo. So let's have a look inside. So it's a single tent, right? So there's the actual porch area. So you've got tons of room for your bag and your shoes and all that kind of thing, haven't you? There. So you do not get the footprint with the actual tent. You need to buy the footprint separately. So the inside of it, the tent. So this is the inside of the tent. So I do, honestly, it was not cold at the weekend. It really wasn't that cold anyway, but what I do like is, right, the actual door. So it's like really thick material, isn't it? It's also got the vent. You can actually change it and get the mesh part. So the mesh goes all the way around. Let's get that off and I'll give you a look. There we go. Look. There's the actual mesh part. So 6'3", plenty of room inside this tent. Right. There's my feet. There's not tons of room, to be honest, in it. Plenty of room, but for me. So it's got the little drying line. Got to have a drying line for your socks, haven't you? Or your pants. Dry your pants there. So, as I said, 6'3", tons of room. Like that's at least a good foot there, isn't it? So we've got a little vent here. Right? Turn the camera in and give you. So we've got a little vent which opens to the vent on the outside. Right? And then that's got a little zip. Little zip there. So it will vent the tent. Tons of ventilation. And it's got the same at the bottom. Same one at the bottom there. I think that one's open at the moment. So the porch area I think is very big. Very big for a solo tent. Don't need any more than that, do you? So that's the actual, it's got like tension straps to pull the tent in tighter. That's what that is. So is there any pockets? I think there is. Isn't there? I'm trying to remember. I don't actually use pockets, to be honest. But there we go. Pockets down the bottom. There we go, that's me sitting up. It's me sitting up inside it. It's probably not the most roomiest tent. But I actually like that because it's lower down. So if you're up mountains or something, you get out of the wind, don't you? So that's my review of the Fjallraven Abisko Lite. So, not as if I've just got the tent. I've had this tent for a year and a half now. Really good tent. Honestly, they're out of stock. So, oh yeah, I forgot to say, when I bought it, it was 350. I think it's up to 600. So, little shout out to Bugsy Boy. I think he's thinking of buying a Halliburton Solo. So, I think at the moment the Halleberg Solo. This is 2020. The Solo is £850. I think this tent is £600. So but yes, if you liked the video, please subscribe, please like, please comment, but most of all, thanks for watching. Thank you!